bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Every single day, and every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you. Every smile you fake, every claim you stick, I'll be watching you. I'll be watching you every single day, and every word you say, every game you play, every night you stay, I'll be watching you.
Anywhere
tell me what you want, tell me what you want. Anywhere to find you.
All the night is my world. City lights, painted girl. In a day, nothing matters. It's the night, time that flatters. In the night, no control. Through the wall, something's breaking. Wearing white as you're walking down the street of my soul. You take my self-control. You got me living only for the night. Before the morning comes the story's told. You take my self-control. I live among the creatures of the night. I haven't got the will to try and fight. I can't say no tomorrow, so I guess I just believe it that tomorrow never comes. I know the night is not as it would seem. You take myself, you take myself. I must believe in something, so I make myself believe it, that this night will never go.
Europe breaking records for new daily infections as the latest wave of COVID-19 sweeps the continent. France counting on boosters to hold back the Omicron variant, while Spain brings back outdoor masks and even nighttime curfews. A U.S. police officer is convicted of manslaughter in the killing of an unarmed black motorist last April. Kim Potter says she meant to deploy a taser when she shot Daunt Wright with her service pistol. She now faces up to 15 years in prison. And South Korean ex-President Park Geun-hye is pardoned after serving just 3.5 years of a 22-year corruption sentence. Current President Moon Jae-in calling it a gesture of national unity as he faces a tough re-election fight. Welcome back to the France 24 Newsroom. I'm Brian Quinn in Paris. We begin in Europe, where the latest wave of COVID-19 continues to break records for daily infections. The UK setting a new record of nearly 120,000 cases. That comes just a day after the country topped 100,000 cases for the first time ever. That massive surge attributed to the spread of the highly transmissible Omicron variant. The British government says it won't be imposing new restrictions ahead of the Christmas holiday. Prime Minister Boris Johnson, though, urging his countrymen to get vaccinated and boosted.
And though the time for buying presents is theoretically running out, there is still a wonderful thing you can give your family and the whole country. And that is to get that jab, whether it's your first or your second or your booster, so that next year's festivities are even better than this year's.
Well, elsewhere in Europe, officials in the Spanish region of Catalonia now say that region will reinstate a nighttime curfew for 2 weeks starting Friday in areas with the highest infection rates. France is also breaking records for new coronavirus cases. Luke Strego has the latest on COVID-19 in Europe.
This has become a common sight over the past 2 years. But as the Omicron variant sweeps France, testing has gone into overdrive.
Par rapport à la période la plus calme, on a une hausse, on multiplie par 10. Ah oui, on passe de 50 tests journaliers à 500.
France had its worst day for coronavirus infections to date on Thursday, with over 91,000 cases, and it's not alone. To the south, in neighbouring Spain, the government's reinstituted outdoor mask mandates amid its own record surge, with Omicron jumping from 5 to nearly 50% of cases in just a week.
A mí me parece perfecto, porque no la tenían que haber quitado nunca. O sea que porque también se contagia en la calle, con lo cual.
In Italy, similar mask measures are coming into force too. In particular, the need for FFP2 grade masks on transport and at public venues, and outdoor end-of-year celebrations now banned.
Sì, è un fastidio, però è sopportabile. Sicuramente meglio che starsene a casa in quarantena.
Germany, for now, is holding off on strict lockdown measures like those taken in the neighbouring Netherlands. But it's advised people to limit contact with others over the holidays and is shutting nightclubs and banning spectators from major events after Christmas, a move similar to those in Belgium, where the government announced Christmas markets, cinemas and theatres would all shut down, sparking exasperation from a sector already reeling after 2 years of on-again, off-again restrictions.
Notre salle fait 900 places, elle est ventilée, on a des détecteurs de CO2, tout le monde est testé à l'entrée. Honnêtement, ça n'a aucun sens quand on voit le monde qu'il y a dans les transports en commun, dans les trams, dans les bus, avec de la buée sur les fenêtres, on est tous les uns sur les autres, ça n'a franchement aucun sens.
Some respite for Belgians when it comes to restaurants, though, which are allowed to stay open for New Year's Eve.
While this latest COVID wave has touched off plenty of fear and trepidation for many, feelings of fatigue and even depression have become common. Others, meanwhile, may be so tired of the COVID area that they've mentally blocked it out altogether. For more, we can welcome Viviane Coves-Mastefi to the program. She's a psychiatrist, epidemiologist, and professor of public health at the University of Paris. Professor, across the media, particularly here in France, we're seeing a lot of anecdotal stories about this sort of co-epidemic of fatigue going along with COVID. But what are we actually seeing in the data? Are there reliable indicators of society's mental health during this second holiday season under the pandemic?
That's the problem. That's the problem, is that we do not have really data to document that between some, let's say, normal reaction and mental health problems. So actually, it's possible that people feel tired, but usually in winter, even without COVID, that may happen as well. So what is true is that it is unpleasant, and it bring up some anxiety symptom. It's an unpleasant moment, and especially at time of Christmas. And in addition to that, people were relieved with the vaccine, and now they start to fear again some of the things. So it is unpleasant. But the bridge between unpleasantness, uncertainness, and mental health problem, as psychiatric could consider, is not obvious.
It could then be sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy based on a number of different factors heading into the winter, darkness, etc. Is there a potential flip side of this coin? Is there any indication of perhaps young people throwing caution to the wind, living like there's no tomorrow? How are young people holding up? Do we have any indication on that?
Oh, I mean, you know, if we are talking about epidemiology, we have some indicator. We are really far from what we are discussing. We have the indicator, we have the suicide rates, which are decreasing. Then we have the number of hospitalization, the number of consultation in psychiatry, and you may be surprised, but all of them are decreasing. And not only decreasing, I mean, I was looking at the data from 2016, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So, you know, where COVID was very much there. And it's largely decreasing. I mean, in France, psychiatric hospitalization decreased from 10%. And even the number of patients decreased, and the number of consultations decreased. It doesn't mean that the people are going better. You can discuss that they may have less access to care and so on. But, you know, there is no indicator showing that in terms of psychiatric problem, there is an increase. We have data, but the data are very difficult because they're very low quality. I mean, you know, that's something in the epidemiology that has now been published is how bad are the study. You know, most of them are based on internet surveys. So, you know, a lot of people are answering, but, you know, there is a selection. I mean, you know, who want to answer to question about mental health? You know, it's not everybody, and mostly it's people who are interested and who are not well. So, you know, and happy to report that they have been tired, depressed, and anxious. So, in fact, at least in France, we do not have a French representative sample, as probably you have in UK, because, you know, in UK, you're much better for survey. So you have regular survey, so you can compare what happened now with what happened 5 years ago, because you follow. In France, we didn't follow. So, you know, in fact, actually, we don't know. It's just, you know, what strikes me is that the journalists say everybody is tired, and they repeat themselves. So, in fact, nobody check.
Interesting. So some potential bright spots there, but we need some more data. Viviane Covès-Mastaffi from the University of Paris, thanks so much for your time. Thanks for being on the program. To the U.S. next, where a jury in the state of Minnesota has found a former police officer guilty of first and second-degree manslaughter in the shooting death of an unarmed black motorist. Kim Potter claimed that she had meant to draw her taser to subdue Daunt Wright during a traffic stop last April. Instead, she pulled her service pistol and fired one round into Wright's chest, killing him. Lauren Bain has the details.
After 3 days of deliberations, the jury delivers its verdict. Kim Potter is found guilty of manslaughter in the killing of Daunte Wright. His family had a flood of emotions to the news.
Now we've been able to process it. We want to thank the entire prosecution team. We want to thank community support, everybody who's been out there that has supported us in this long fight for accountability.
On April 11th, officers pulled over 20-year-old Daunte Wright during a police patrol. Wright, who is unarmed, tries to flee when Potter draws her gun and shoots. Potter pleaded not guilty, claiming to have mistook her gun for her taser.
She has gone from being an esteemed member of the community and an honored member of a noble profession to being convicted of a serious crime. I don't wish that on anyone, but it was our responsibility as the prosecution, as ministers of justice, to pursue justice wherever it led, and the jury found the facts.
The death of Wright coincided with the trial of Derek Chauvin, the white police officer who killed George Floyd by kneeling on his neck in the same city in 2020. The news of Wright's death stoked protests and violence across Minneapolis. Kim Potter will remain in custody until her sentencing in February.
South Korean former President Park Geun-hye has received an official pardon for her conviction on a raft of corruption charges in 2018. The country's justice ministry calling the pardon a gesture of national unity amid the ongoing pandemic. Park was removed from office and imprisoned in 2017 amid revelations that she had colluded with a longtime family friend to solicit large donations from major South Korean corporations, including Samsung. Let's take a listen to the justice minister explaining the reasoning behind that move.
We've included former President Park Geun-hye and former Prime Minister Han Myung-suk on a list of pardons to overcome the unfortunate history, to bring about unity, to overcome the COVID-19 and pan-national crisis, and provide a chance to take a new step towards the future.
Well, Japan has become the latest country to announce a diplomatic boycott of the 2022 Winter Olympics. The Games, set to be held in Beijing in just 6 weeks' time, have become a flashpoint for international relations as the US, the UK, Canada, and Australia all have announced their own diplomatic boycotts over what they say are widespread human rights violations against China's Uyghur population. Next, France and its allies are condemning the use of Russian mercenary soldiers in Mali. The French Foreign Ministry says it knows the Russian government is providing, quote, material support for the deployment of private Russian military contractor, the Wagner Group, on Malian soil. The West African nation has been battling an Islamist insurgency since 2012. France, its former colonial ruler, recently announced that it would begin drawing down French forces stationed there as part of its wider anti-insurgent Operation Barkhane. That decision comes amid growing political instability after recent military coups in Mali. And finally, from us, in Cameroon, an unprecedented spike in the price of basic necessities is complicating the Christmas holiday for low-income families. Widely blamed on the COVID-19 pandemic, the inflation has increased fears that the situation might provoke social unrest in the Central African country. Our correspondents in Yaoundé, Claudio Unsono and Stefan Noah, sent us this report.
This is the cheapest market in Yaoundé. The Fundi market is usually crowded during Christmas. Joy has traveled several kilometers to get here, but prices have soared like in all markets across the country. With 3 children to feed, Joy says she can't afford chicken.
It's really so expensive for me, for my budget, even for my family. I don't know if my kids will be eating chicken this December. I sincerely don't know. Maybe I'm going to look for something else, maybe fish or meat.
On top of the chicken, the cost of several commodities like rice, cooking oil and salt have increased by more than 20%. Consumers blame traders for the spike, but this shop owner thinks it is due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
It's a global problem. The price of raw materials is at a standstill. For oil, Malaysia is the world's leading producer of palm oil. With COVID-19, there was no production. People think it's because we're in December and things will get back to normal in January. But products will be more expensive in 2022 for sure.
According to this economist, low-income families will bear the brunt of this high inflation, which he fears might spark social unrest in the country.
If people can't eat, it's a major risk. What can happen is unpredictable. It's a risk that's really critical for a country like ours.
A surge in prices of basic necessities had led to nationwide protests in February 2008. With over 8 million Cameroonians living below the poverty line, fears arrive that the situation might provoke similar protests in 2022.
That's it for us. Stay tuned. There's more news coming up in just a moment's time here on France 24.
Right.
Hello， 我叫小泽，今年22岁，来自黑龙江，我是一名滑雪运动员。我的性格比较慢热吧，上海给我的感觉很时尚，也很方便。未来就想一直滑雪，好好享受生活。等一下准备去吃个早饭。
我是 Peter， 今年27，我是一名公务机飞行员。刚刚结束了10年的美国生活，因为工作常常来上海。我觉得上海是一个充满惊喜又很多元化的城市。朋友们形容我是一个勇敢的人，希望有一天能养一群自己喜欢的狗，住自己喜欢的房子。
Hello， 我是王瑶。
瑶，我今年24岁，我出生在黑龙江，现在是一名演员。我喜欢上海的地铁站，因为人来人往的感觉还蛮不错的。我喜欢滑板，未来我想养一只狗。如果我们成为朋友的话，你会发现我是一个话痨。
我叫于畅畅，今年22岁，来自安徽，现在是一名咖啡师。我觉得上海是时尚之都，也是一个包容性很强的城市。我喜欢摄影，喜欢拍人，也喜欢被拍。未来我想当一名摄影师，其他一切顺其自然就好，主要是开心最重要了。
Hello， 我是投下慈心，今年40岁，我经营着一座生态艺术农场，也是一名法律博士。上海有很多的艺术时尚活动，也是一座非常有生态环保意识的城市。希望未来的生活可以更加的绿色、简单、美好。
我是于心毅，25岁，来自重庆，能吃辣。我是一名 rapper， 我想成为一个富有的音乐人。上海是一个充满活力与魔力的都市，我很喜欢这里，上海 City。等一下准备回家做我的音乐。
嗨，我是 Mina，27岁，来自无锡。我是一名模特，性格大大咧咧，比较开朗。上海对我来说是一座繁华、匆忙，但是又很便利的城市。未来呢，我希望有一个个人品牌。等一下，我准备去喝一个下午茶。
Hello， 我是大猫，今年23岁，我擅长舞蹈，我是一名 dancer。我很骄傲选择了舞蹈这条道路。我出生在上海，我喜欢这里的活力，喜欢这里的潮流文化。发型是我的特点，然后等会儿准备去舞蹈房排练。
Hello， 我叫 Christian， 今年27岁，来自江苏无锡，我是一名广告人。我之前在米兰生活7年，现在回到上海工作。我平时喜欢做衣服，我希望以后能拥有一个自己的时装品牌，成为一名非常 rich 的裁缝。
Hello， 我是徐千怡，22岁，来自苏州，我是一名声乐系的学生。我喜欢声乐、钢琴和流行乐。我想成为一名大学老师，在音乐上有更高的进步。上海是一个时尚优雅的城市。待会儿我要去蹦迪。
and Sweden have always been big rivals in everything from who has the best meatballs to who is the best skier. Today, we are in Stockholm, where the contestants will compete in 3 different challenges: reaction test, taste test, and then they finally meet in a game of Apex Legends. All to find out who is the best gamer and monster ambassador. Norway versus Sweden.
I'm Emzia from Norway, and I've been a gamer since I was a kid. My strength in gaming is that I'm patient and I don't give up. You'll rarely see me rage quit.
My name is Annie, and I live in Stockholm, Sweden with my 2 cats. I'm confident I can win this and make Sweden proud. Look out, Norway. This is going to be rough for you.
First challenge out is reaction test. Here, the gamers will test their reaction in speed and accuracy, reaction time and aim trainer.
I'm nervous already. My arm is starting to shake a little bit. I haven't really played any shooters or FPS games lately, so I feel a bit rusty. We'll just see how this goes. Good luck.
You don't feel happy with this one?
No, not at all. I got one that was 300 something. What was that? What was that? That was brain lag.
How do I do this? How do you overcome being nervous?
I do not know. Oh my god, that's an all-time record.
That's the best one.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh my god.
That's like your all-time best today. That's really good. That's better than the warm-up.
Round 2.
Now for the real FPS, hitting targets. This is scary. Any words of advice?
No, I don't know. Just try and hit the target.
Okay, so
Worst advice.
just hit the targets. Oh.
Oh. Whoa.
Wow.
That was super good.
Okay. My best try today, even better than the warm-up.
Yeah, so you got your all-time best in the previous round. How am I supposed to beat that?
The best advice ever was hit the targets.
Yeah.
That was from you. Oh, I guess Sweden wins this time.
Yeah, I think so too. I bet my Swedish water. It's not as good as the
Hey,
Norwegian water.
really?
Yeah.
Wait, I haven't tasted Norwegian water, so I wouldn't know.
No, it's.
I think you're making that up.
Something has affected my aim while I've been here. Okay, so you beat me in this one, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna beat you in the flavor test.
Next challenge is Monster Flavor Blind Test. Here, the gamers will have to guess the flavors of 4 different monster drinks, blindfolded. The one who has the most guesses right wins.
Okay, so this is the second challenge. Yeah, should we just try the first one?
Yep. Let's go.
Yeah? Wait, what if I get it up in my nose? Where's the straw? I can't do this.
I don't know if it's
Wait,
lower or
I hear
further.
something. Oh my god, it's making a noise.
Oh, wait, did I go too far? I think I felt
This
something
one's
on my
making
chin.
noise. But like, does yours make a lot of noise? Like a lot of bubbles? I don't know if it's supposed to make extra noise, but is yours still making bubble noises? I think the nitro one is supposed to make extra noise. Okay, I'm gonna go with nitro because I just made so much noise. So.
Final answer?
Yeah. What about you?
I'm scared. I think I'm gonna go for.
You're having brain lag over there?
I think I'm gonna
I know
try,
it's early in the morning.
I'll try Juiced Monarch.
I can't find it. I know I'm
Okay,
close.
I'll try it.
Wait, how far away is it?
Oh my god, this one is so good.
Oh, yeah, this one's really good.
I think I'm gonna go for Mango Loco for this one.
I'm going for Mango Loco as well.
Did we really get the same one?
I don't know. I feel like I need to win this one, otherwise I've lost every single one.
And let's see if we can find a straw this time.
Oh, this one's good.
Oh, I heard something. Oh.
I'm going with Ultra Fiesta, which is also one of my favorites, so I really hope it's that one. You can make up a new flavor.
I guess I'll be voting for Ultra Fiesta as well here. The last can of the challenge.
Do you smell anything?
No, I don't smell anything.
I smell a win. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, you
That's
better
so
be
cheesy.
winning.
Have you found yours?
No. Wait, did they move it on purpose?
What?
What?
Oh, wait.
I smell it.
I smell something.
I hear it. Okay, I found it.
You did?
Am
I feel like
yours?
a dog smelling
find
after
yours?
bone.
Did you find yours?
Wait, I have something here.
Wait, did you take mine?
No?
No, okay. Oh, we're so close to each other.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's a really sweet one.
Final one.
Okay,
Yeah.
final answer.
My final answer is Ultra Fiesta.
My final answer is Monster Monarch.
Last challenge is Apex Legends. The gamers will meet for a duel in the firing range zone. They will play 3 rounds, and for each round they choose a new weapon. The one with 2 out of 3 kills wins.
All right. Are you ready for the last challenge?
I mean, I have to be. I'm representing Norway, right? So, gotta do my best.
Time to make him proud.
Yep.
First game, assault rifle.
Let's go then.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Scared. Whew. Where is she?
Can't see you anymore.
Sweden is looking for you.
I keep hearing sounds, but I'm not sure if that's you or...
Oh god. Oh god. This is not my game. Okay.
All right.
You got me.
1-0, first round.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can tell it's been a while since I played this.
Round 2.
So last round, I struggled just finding you, so...
Wait.
Oh my god. I can't see anything. Wait, what? And I managed to lose you. I keep hearing footsteps. Oh, there she is.
I'm so confused.
I hate the shotgun sometimes. I missed so many shots there. GG's. Well made.
1-1.
Well done, I mean.
Round 3.
You ready for the final round?
Yeah, I'm ready. Best of 3.
Best
Who's
of
gonna
3.
take this? Norway or Sweden?
3, 2, 1, go!
Woo. This is gonna be a rough game.
Don't know how accurate this thing is, but I have a feeling we're gonna run out of bullets on this one. Oh my god, no way! That was an insane shot, GG's.
Well, we did it! Sweden!
Was that a lucky shot, or did you get to practice with it? I don't think you even got to practice, did you?
No.
So 3 challenges. How do you think it went, Annie?
Well, I'm pretty happy that I did well in challenge 1 and 3, but I am a little bit scared of the second one.
Oh, that was the one that I felt most confident on.
I could tell from your descriptions.
You definitely had some really good shots in Apex, and also your reaction time test was really good, so it's hard to say.
And the winner of the Monster Energy Ambassador Challenge is... Annie!
What the? Congratulations! At least we're better in skiing.
Nobody heard that.
I felt at home right away in Cape Town. There's a really open quality in people who live by the ocean. The people here have a real sense of fun, of relaxation, lightness of touch. Everywhere you look, there's real style and originality, and I think it's hard not to get caught up in it. It's got amazing food, incredible aromas and color, all the things that make life rich. But I keep getting drawn back to the mountain. It's a unique and incredible thing to have a mountain like that right in the center of a city. I mean, up there you can really feel the vibrancy of this city and its people. I find it so inspiring.
Hello, I'm Karime Lopez, chef from the Guchosteria. Welcome to our kitchen. Hello, welcome to the Guchosteria. Today we're going to present you a recipe that comes from Japan. One of our beloved members of this team is from Japan and he wants to present us this recipe that is very important for him. I'm going to present you Ayao. Welcome.
Ciao ragazzi, sono Hayao Watanabe, arrivato dal Giappone per cucinare ramen. Allora, oggi cuciniamo ramen tipico mio paese, nord Giappone, tanto freddo. Si chiama wonton men, non ramen normale, sopra mettiamo ravioli con gamberi.
Bene, quindi cominciamo a fare l'impasto?
Sì.
Bene? Ok.
Bene.
Quindi abbiamo acqua,
Acqua tiepida,
sale,
sì, un pizzico,
farina,
sì.
no?
Allora, mettiamo un pizzico di sale, centrifugiamo un po', mettiamo acqua tiepida, perché acqua tiepida aiuta per fare glutine, quindi viene più morbido e viene più liscio. Ok? Impastiamo un po'.
È morbida, è super
Sì,
morbida.
super
Ok.
morbido.
Quindi lo passi qua per finire di impastare.
Sì.
Bene, quindi ha già qua l'impasto ha riposato mezz'ora.
Sì.
E adesso lo dobbiamo stendere.
Sì.
Fino.
Sì, meglio fino a
Ok.
2.
Quindi qua per passarlo fai un po' di
Fecola di patate.
fecola.
Sì, più
ok.
liscio.
Ok. Un po', no?
Bello. Sì.
E le stendiamo.
Sì.
Posso provare?
Certamente.
Bene.
E tu?
Quindi bene così.
Benissimo.
Bene.
Tagliamo quadrati
Bene.
e mettiamo ripieno.
Ok.
Sì, io farei sempre così.
Quindi il tradizionale è quadretti.
Sì.
Bene.
Quadretti, così, così. Possiamo fare anche...
Bene, mentre io taglio te porti il ripieno.
Sì.
Bene, adesso abbiamo il gambero che è un po' grosso.
Sì.
Questo che è super fino, abbiamo l'aglio fino, cipolotto, zenzero e la salsa di soia.
Pochino, sì.
Quindi adesso mischiamo tutti e due.
Sì.
Il gambero, no? Tutti e due.
Sì.
Aggiungiamo tutto l'aglio,
Metà va bene.
metà, che sarebbe mezzo,
Mezzo cucchiaino.
mezzo cucchiaino. Bene.
Sì.
Il zenzero tutto,
Sì.
che sarebbe un cucchiaino.
Sì, un cucchiaino di
E
zucchero.
un cucchiaino anche
Cipolotto.
di cipolotto.
Fine.
Bene. Lo mischiamo bene. E mi manca la soia,
Sì.
no? Tutta.
Metà. Facciamo
Metà, che sarebbe, metà sarebbe
Eh,
un cucchiaino.
Sì.
Bene. E così noi abbiamo già il ripieno.
Sì.
Siamo quasi ready.
Ready.
Ok, ottimo.
Mettiamo
In centro,
centrale, non troppo,
non troppo.
così va bene.
Quindi anche se non metti troppo puoi mangiare tanti, no?
Sì.
Io oggi voglio mangiare tanti a Giao.
Allora metto un po' di più?
No,
Ok,
va bene così.
ok. E chiudiamo così, non perfetto, va bene.
Ok,
E chiudiamo,
ok.
andiamo dentro questo impasto.
Ok. Perfetto.
Un po' così si cuoce bene.
Ok, bene. Quindi così si vedono, no?
Sì.
I due cappellini. Bene, Ayao, quindi io ho sempre visto che in tutti i ramen che ho provato, sia qua o in Giappone, ho visto che hanno diversi contorni.
Sì.
In questo ramen cosa mettiamo?
Sì, allora, mia città, mettiamo uovo sodo e metà cotta, a me piace.
Che non sia super cotto,
Non
un
super
po'
cotto.
morbido e
Sì.
il tuorlo.
Sì.
Ok.
E spinaci,
Spinaccio.
invernale molto dolce e arganori.
Arganori. Questa
sì.
così o la fai tostata?
Sì, prima di servire tostiamo.
Un po' tostata.
Sì, questo già tostato.
Ok, in padella.
Sì, più croccante.
Ok.
E ovviamente cipollotti.
Cipollotti.
Sì, cipollotti.
Questo sono il contorno del nostro ramen.
Sì.
Che adesso finiamo con questo.
Sì.
Bene? Ok. Bene, Ayao, quindi qua dobbiamo fare il brodo.
Sì.
No? Qua abbiamo brodo di pollo
Sì.
che l'hai fatto con carcasse dorate
Sì.
in forno. Hai fatto ridurre.
Sì.
E dopo qua aggiungiamo
sale, sì, zucchero e salsa di soia e olio di sesamo tostato.
olio di sesamo tostato. Vamos.
Sì. Molto semplice.
Sì.
Brodo caldo e anche un po' di zucchero per profondità.
Sì.
E soia sempre fine per profumo.
Sì.
E alla fine olio di sesamo tostato.
Buonino.
Sì. Il profumo diventa sano.
E questo lo lasci bollire un po' o
Sì.
basta così?
Basta così.
Ok,
Sì.
bene, è pronto.
Sì.
Bene, adesso dobbiamo cuocere i wonton,
Sì.
no? Quindi qua abbiamo l'acqua bollente
Sì.
con un po' di sale
Sì.
e li cuociamo.
Sì.
Vamos. Deve essere bollente, no?
Sì,
Li
bollente.
metti quanto tempo?
Circa un minuto, molto
Ok.
veloce,
Ok.
come gnocchi di patate.
Ah, ok, ok,
Sì.
bene. Sono pronti?
Sì, pronti? Ok.
Ok.
Una.
E questi così già sono pronti per impiattare.
Sì. Possiamo servire subito.
Ok, bene.
Sì.
E li tieni da parte per dopo impiattare tutto.
Sì.
No? Ok. E questo adesso dobbiamo cuocere i noodles.
Sì.
Che è lo step un po' più veloce.
Sì.
Abbiamo l'acqua bollente
Sì.
con un po' di sale.
Sì.
Questo possiamo dirle anche può essere spaghetto, ma
Sì, va
per
bene.
più piatto, no?
Sì, va
Diverso. Fatto di grano,
Sì.
no? Quindi sale, acqua bollente e mettiamo a cuocere.
Sì.
Sì? Tempo?
Grazie. 4 minuti.
4 minuti. Bene, quindi abbiamo già finito.
Sì.
Questo è un piatto che io lo vedo super completo perché
Sì.
ha uova, spinaccio, tutto. Si sente un profumo
Sì, sesamo tostato.
buonissimo,
Veramente.
sesamo tostato,
buono.
l'alga,
Sì.
buonissimo. Troppo di casa, no?
Sì.
Quindi grazie mille Giao, adesso ho fame, quindi
Grazie
mangiamo
a voi.
subito.
God created the heaven and the earth.
December 24th, 1968.
The astronauts of Apollo 8 become the first human beings to orbit the moon. They read passages from the Old Testament book of Genesis during a TV broadcast on Christmas Eve.
And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness.
1865. In Pulaski, Tennessee, several Confederate Army veterans form a private social club called the Ku Klux Klan. The white supremacist group targets blacks and other groups with violence during post-Civil War Reconstruction and into the Civil Rights era. 1906. Canadian physicist Reginald A. Fessenden becomes the first person to transmit the human voice, his own, as well as music over radio. The audience for his broadcast from Brant Rock, Massachusetts, would have been radio telegraph operators aboard ships in the Atlantic Ocean. And 1871. The world premiere of Giuseppe Verdi's opera Aida in Cairo, Egypt, to celebrate the opening of the Suez Canal. Today in history, December 24th. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press.
In Ohio, Honda is piloting a system that uses vehicle technology to evaluate road conditions and detect possible hazards. The system uses GPS coordinates and cameras to collect roadway information that can be shared with road operators. When the vehicle is monitoring lane marking conditions, the system visually classifies lane lines to the left and right using 4 colors: green, yellow, red, and gray. Green and yellow classifications indicate ideal to good lane marking conditions. The system displays gray classifications when there are no lane lines, and red if the lane markings need repair. That road condition information, including relevant images and video clips, is captured by the vehicle and streamed to a secure platform for analysis. Road operators can access this platform to gain real-time insights and reports on the location, type, and severity of the road hazard, as well as a still image and video to help them maintain the roadway in a more efficient and timely manner. Connected vehicles can also access that data to adjust their advanced driver assist system's perception settings and, if needed, warn drivers if lane markings are faded or need repair. With this vehicle-generated road condition reporting system, Honda hopes to help road operators monitor road conditions in a more frequent, efficient, and cost-effective way and help keep roads safe for everyone.
I travelled to Jeffreys Bay and was quickly directed to visit a local waterfall on one of the days there was no surf. It was the perfect location to relax with a couple of my new mates from Island Vibe Backpackers. You can sit and relax, but if you are feeling a bit more daring, you can have a go at the Flying Fox. There were a couple of crazy adrenaline junkies on this trip, and I even had a go on the 20-metre cliff jump as well. But I was in JBay particularly to surf, and I met local surf legend Etienne, who is firmly rooted in the surf community. I wanted to find out more about the surfing scene in South Africa.
I've got siblings, I've got a surf school and run, where people learn to surf. I do coaching, I coach some provincial surfers, local kids I coach. I run a development program for kids from the township. So my days are full. I don't actually have a slow day at all. There weren't that many competitions around for grommets, so it's more for the fun and yeah, just spend time with your mates at the beach, hang out, after school, straight out after school, weekends, just that was just the way we used to play, like on the beach. So yeah, like I say, competitions weren't really that big in those days for bronze. Girls and guys, I coach both. I've got a few girls who are SA champs already. They won their divisions SA champs last year and this year. I've got some boys that are coming like in the top 3-4 in the country. Young kids coming through, so it's looking good. Looking really, really good for this part of the world. And my biggest pleasure again right now is like, I've got a client or kid I coach and like, they have that magic wave, because I mean the waves in JBay is so good, you get every magic wave here and like, that grin you get on their face, like they come back and like, total happiness, the total stoke. I mean, that's where I get my stoke from now. I mean, I still obviously like the good old screamer wave, and I'm still totally hooked on surfing. I mean, it's one of those things that stay pro-stay forever. But yeah, my total stoke is now sharing the knowledge. When I've shared my knowledge, and it's to see the kids and the people I coach succeed, and the people who I take surfing come back and they've had, that was the best wave of my life, and like, that's it, and I come back another one, oh better, more, and like, that's what it's for me about now.
We have over 350 online marketing directories across South Africa, targeting provinces, towns, regions, and routes. Listing your business on these directories is just a click away. The cost to subscribe covers a 12-month membership with no hidden costs or monthly subscriptions. Your business will be listed on up to 10 different marketing directories. A listing includes a direct link to your website, email addresses, and social media, as well as a location map and up to 20 photos of your business, including your logo. Your listing is totally personalized to reflect your brand and business. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel for exciting travel information on South Africa. Contact us for more information.
Thanks to Santa Fe's Delet for allowing us to use this space in Jeffreys Bay, stakes on higher and emotions on higher in the newest installation of Illumination Films, Sing 2.
Just imagine it, a spectacular musical. Okay, everybody, lots of energy now, and action!
Keep it light, so the panic is all very small. Okay, from the top.
No, stop! No!
Hello, my name is Garth Jennings, and I'm the writer and director of Sing. And, sorry, my dog wants to say hello. This is Luna. Anyway, I'm going to take you to the office with me right now and show you something I've not shown anyone before, which is how I make the movies. As you can see, it's in Paris. That's the Eiffel Tower over there, hiding behind that tree. And all the animation is done here. So this is my office. And this over here is my voice booth, and record what we call scratch. They're just rough voices. They're not the real voices. They'll be done by the proper actors once I've got it working. But first, let's have a go at some scratch. Now, there's one voice that I was doing for scratch that actually ended up being a real character. Lepsang Sushang, courtesy of Mr. And that was Miss Crawley.
Rise and shine, sweetheart!
Here at the studio, we record all the voices for the movie and we put them all together with the storyboards and we cut a version of the movie.
Mr. Moon, I'm not so good in small spaces.
And now we need to record the real actors to bring the characters to life properly.
Mr. Moon, I'm not so good in small spaces.
Okay.
Somebody stick on my tractor!
Okay, come on, let's get you out of here.
Aha! Mina, do you think that's kind of your size?
Now, all our actors are super talented.
I am gonna win a ton of awards for this.
My job is to make sure that the actor is clear on what they're doing and they feel comfortable to just try different things out. That's actually quite funny. We could use that for Buster. So we did. We put it in the movie.
Hey, this guy doesn't have it figured out, so we can't start work right now.
I have to be open and read the actor and try and get the best out of them that also serves my film. If you do it right, it can be the most exciting process in the world.
Yeah, I think we pretty much nailed it.
There's nothing holding me back. So there's some examples of what it's like to direct animation. I'll be finished on Sing 2 very soon, and when it comes out, I really hope you enjoy it.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you
cell phone.
Guys, we're on right now.
Now?
Stop! I need big shows, big ideas. Hey, I have a big one with Clay Calloway.
Whoa. You know Calloway?
Clay Calloway is a recluse. No one's seen him for 15 years.
I'll give you 3 weeks to get this show up and running.
I won't let you down, sir.
Better not, or I'll throw you off the roof.
There's nothing holding me back. I have dreamt of performing in Red Shore City since I was a little kid. There's nothing holding me back.
This is Red Shore City, not your little local theater.
He's freaking me out.
Tippy toes. I don't see your tippy toes. This is my daughter, Portia. She wants to meet Calloway. Big fan.
My sister is on her way to meet him right now.
Wake up!
Wake up! Brunch should put a little makeup. I just have to fade away the shake up. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table?
Your destination is on the right.
On the right, okay.
If you could just give me some dance lessons, you would be saving my life.
How do I know that you're not a weirdo? How do I know that you're legit?
Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my
What are you doing?
Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
I knew you were a weirdo.
Playback.
She says that she's never afraid.
And here she is, the star of our show, Rosita.
Oh my gosh. Can I try?
No.
Girl, it's a fire! She's afraid. She'll never be able to play the part.
Maybe this is for the best. I'll write you another part, Rosita.
There he is. Clay Calloway?
Go away!
Don't you miss the music? You just need to play again.
No, I can't! I haven't even heard one of my songs in over 15 years. And for good reason.
I have climbed the highest mountains. I have run through the fields.
It's okay.
But I still
Your songs will carry you.
haven't found
Just sing.
what I'm looking for.
There's only one way left to go, and that's dream big dreams. That's what I always said, right?
There's always a choice. Just never had the guts to make the right one.
Got the robot activating piggy power. Beep beep boop boop.
And now we head back in time for the latest installment of the Kingsman series, The Kingsman. In this film, we learn the origin story behind the Kingsman organization and how they got to where they are today.
I'm offering you the opportunity to become a Kingsman agent. Like a spy of sorts.
Kingsman, world's finest tailor.
But now we're going into the spy business.
Very clever.
Based on true events.
This will not be a war of heroes.
Meet history's most evil legends. The assassin, Gavrilo Princip. Weakness, throwing arm. Strength, started World War I. The super spy, Mata Hari. Strength, screen presence. Weakness, scarves.
Did you forget your manners?
Guilty as charged.
And a crazed monk, Rasputin. Strength.
Time to dance.
Your reputation precedes you.
I
a monk or a ballet dancer?
Are you waiters or Englishmen? I apologize.
Our enemies think we are gentlemen. It's time to remind them what the Kingsmen are.
Nobility is born in blood.
Boys are always so messy.
The King's Man.
And finally, The Matrix is back with Keanu Reeves on board. The Matrix Resurrections takes place after the events of the previous film and raises many questions. Questions like, what did the heroes do after the previous film? What's the next trick? And did they remember the green filter?
The films rock. Resurrections rocks.
It's a super layered movie. It's revolutionary, and it just continues to evolve in that way.
Being in the movie's cool, the movie's super cool. Being in the cast was amazing. San Francisco's spectacular.
To be honest, this is like a family reunion for me. I'm over the moon with gratitude.
To be here on this day, to see it resurrected it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, you guys.
The Matrix Resurrections.
I still know Kung Fu.
Thomas? You seem particularly triggered right now. Can you tell me what happened?
I've had dreams that weren't just dreams. Am I crazy?
We don't use that word in here.
Hi.
Have we met?
One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall.
Time to fly.
If you want the truth, Neo, you're going to have to follow me.
The only thing that matters to you is still here. I know it's why you're still fighting and why you will never give up. You don't know me, no?
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix.
Those are your choices for this weekend. Happy holidays, and I'll see you at the movies.
The number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
The number you have dialed has been changed.